Hey guys, Jay here. Recently been bored of playing PoE for the league, but I thought let's try from scratch where I'm doing a 0 to hero on a new account with brands, and I thought I would showcase my progression. I'm simulating a league start following guide made by Zboob, leveling with rolling magma for the first 2 acts and then swapping to armor brand once I reached level 28 during act 3. Then leveling with the skill for the duration of the acts up until around acts 7 to 8. Around part 2 of the campaign, I'll be looking for smuggler's cash so I can pick up rogue markers, and then buy contracts with chance orbs. I'll also be converting fusings into chance orbs to buy contracts with those as well. I'll be farming a few levels before starting the contracts and making sure I have a second lab done. Around this time, when I have these 2 done, it will pretty much be like an endless heist until I can't run them anymore. Example, not being able to buy contracts because you're not able to level up from the XP anymore due to the zone being level 67. Before reaching level 60, I'm only buying demolition and lockpicking contracts. Once I get to level 60, I'll be buying demolition, lockpicking, counter thaumaturgy, deception, perception, and occasion brute force. During heist, we start doing cash recipe at around zone 58, and the reason for occasionally buying brute force is if I'm low on weapons for cash recipe, then you would run brute force. Other than that, there's no reason running them. I'm using a cache recipe program called Cache Recipe Enhance, which makes farming for cache recipe much easier. It tells you when your armor, weapons, and jewelry types are full, so you don't need to pick up extra. So you can stop picking those up and you can focus on other armor types. But ideally, you'll always be picking up jewelry anyway, so. We want Vindiering Demolition for items to have a chance to dupe. Up to 14% at level 5. On top of wanting level 5, we want a brooch that gives 9% chance to do basic currency dropped from the chests. It can be unlocked by just running nulls in counter thaumaturgy or deception. One thing for Vindiri is that his job speed is really slow, so any item that you can get increased job speed or demolition speed, just instantly put that in so you can run through the contracts so much faster. The faster you get it, the faster you can start going to maps and everything like that. For me, my playtime was around 16 hours 40, but some of that was like being AFK. I think roughly 2 to 3 hours was me just not playing and not being at the computer, so you could probably look at finishing the axe and heist roughly 15 hours in. At the end of heist I reached level 80, but I think that's a bit on the high side for levels, because I think I got quite lucky on the amount of contracts I was able to buy. From what I've done in previous leagues, I usually end around level 77, 78. The total made from the heist session was roughly about 500 chaos and some bubblegum currency. You could probably expect more than this, but because I didn't get a single Divine Orb, I had limited stash space on this account, so I only have 4 stash tabs. So I could realistically only do 5 cache recipe at a time. As for my gear swap, I was looking for items to swap to Penance Brand on trade. I'll have all the path of buildings in the description of all the items I bought, along with the Armageddon brand leveling and before and at the end of heist gear. But this is it so far for my progression. I'll do another video of like what I've been doing for farming, upgrading, what items I bought for an upgrade and what upgrades I crafted. As for the gear swap cost, it was roughly like 500 chaos. This could be a little bit more or less depending if you be able to buy an already made helmet or if you have to craft it yourself, if you get lucky or unlucky. I'll have a PoB of my gear swap in the description, and in the notes I'll have a list of what it costs to swap to it, so you can have a rough idea of how much it costs total and what you could expect if you do this on a league start, like next league or something. But that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Appreciate you coming, watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!